First election we got Max Rebo versus Snice Noodle. All 5 voters voted for Max Rebo. So Max Rebo has locked his ticket to round 2. Now this next election, it's close. Yakface versus Amonaman. I really wanted Amonaman to win, but no. The voters say Yakface. 5 votes cast. 60% of the vote will go to Amonaman. 60% of the vote will go to Yakface. Yakface moving on to round 2. Imperial Dignitary versus Anakin Skywalker. 5 votes cast, 60% of the vote is going to Anakin Skywalker. So Anakin Skywalker is moving on to round 2. Now here's a very close election. 7 votes cast, A-Wing Pilot, Imperial Gunner. Imperial Gunner takes 57% of the vote, and he moves on to round 2. The voters were very divided on this one. Imperial Gunner just slides in at the last second. Luke Skywalker Endor versus Barada. 7 votes cast. 71% of the vote goes to Luke Skywalker Endor. So Luke Skywalker Endor has punched his ticket into round 2. Another very close election. Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper versus General Lando. 7 votes cast. 57% of the vote is going to General Lando Calrissian. It's a tough decision on this one. I couldn't tell you. It would have to take some thinking from me. Ramba versus Lumat. Lumat carries 63% of the vote, and Lumat moves on to round 2. Now this next one is not close at all. EV-99 versus Han Solo and Carbonite. You would have thought this one would have been close. 9 votes cast, 78% of the vote goes to Han Solo and Carbonite. I thought this one was going to be a lot closer than it actually was. This next one is not close at all either. Paplu versus Warrock. Warrock carries 78% of the vote. 9 votes were cast, and Warrock has punched his ticket to round 2. Now this next one was not close at all either. 8D8 versus R2D2 pop-up lightsaber. 8 votes cast. R2D2 pop-up lightsaber carries the election with 88% of the vote. R2D2 pop-up lightsaber has punched his ticket to round 2. ATST driver versus Leia Endor. 9 votes cast. Leia Endor carries 78% of the vote. Now I thought this one was going to be a nail-biter. The voters say otherwise. Now this next one is not close at all either. We got the Rancor Keeper versus the Emperor. 9 votes cast, 78% of the vote goes to the Emperor, and I highly agree with the voters' choice. And there's the Emperor. He has punched his ticket to round 2. Very close election here. Wicket versus Tebow. 9 votes cast, 56% of the vote goes to Wicket, and Wicket has punched his ticket to round 2. Now, how amazing is that? Wicket has beat Tebow. This vote is not very close. 9 votes cast. 89% of the vote goes to Han Solo Endor. I guess people just really didn't like Prune Face. And that's really all I have for you guys today. Make sure you're getting out there, you're voting, because your vote really does matter in these elections. I really, truly do want to see what you guys think is the best Star Wars action figure. But that's really all I have for you guys today. Make sure you're going out and voting. And as always, please remember that you like today's video and you subscribe to the channel. And we will talk again soon.